Hey, Kieran Sutherland, financial planner here. Today we're going to have a chat about 5 key tips to improve your KiwiSaver. As your balance grows, invariably become more aware of it and what it can do for you. We get that as a 30-year-old, it's hard to get excited about something that you can't touch for 35 years. However, by taking a few simple steps, you can ensure that your KiwiSaver is set up for success. It isn't compulsory in New Zealand, but don't be surprised if one day it is. So first up, are you in? The first step to success is making sure you actually have a KiwiSaver account because it's not compulsory. Even if you're self-employed and are not going to get an employer matching your contributions, you would still be entitled to the free $521 from the government each year. You just need to put in double that to get it. Second up, what are you contributing in? So the default contribution rate is currently 3%, which your employer must match. But you can increase this as well. By increasing your contributions, the money is gone from your pay before you even realise it, and making a small increase every week, fortnight or month, may make a big difference to what you end up with. For someone earning $60,000 a year, increasing from 3% to 4% is about $11.50 a week. For a 30-year-old, this could mean an extra $40,000 in their KiwiSaver at the age of 65. Third thing, home or retirement. Knowing what your funds are going to be used for is an important step. If you're 20 years old, it's highly likely the first time you're going to use your KiwiSaver is for your first home. If that's the case, it's not as long-term of investment as if you're saving for retirement, so fund choice is critical. It may seem like a great idea to be as high a growth fund as possible to maximise your returns, but risk management is just as important. So imagine if you had $40,000 in your KiwiSaver, saving for your first home. You're all ready to use it to buy your first home in the next 12 months, and markets crash, wiping 20% off your fund value. It's now $32,000, which means you might not be able to buy the home you want. It's sensible for first home buyers to be in a more conservative type fund, so it protects the capital they've worked hard to save, so they don't have time to recover the losses if markets do change. Fourth thing, your tax rate. Just like everything in life, make sure you're paying the right amount of tax. There are 3 rates, and it's important to get it set up right so you don't end up with a tax bill from the IRD at the end of the year. They do now have some automated systems in place that will hopefully avoid people getting that unexpected bill, but it's still worth checking in and making sure it's set up right for you. Lastly, know your risk. What fund is the right fund? The first step is actually understanding what level of risk you're willing to take on. It may sound great, receiving returns of 10% a year, but you have to be prepared that there will be bad years thrown in there too. You will see the balance of your KiwiSaver have a lot more ups and downs in these type of funds too. Just as important as making returns with any investment is risk tolerance and being comfortable with what your fund has the potential to go up and down by. By understanding this, it can set your compass in the right direction. A good starting point is the Investor Kickstarter tool, which is on the Sorted website. I've put a link to this in the notes below. So there's our 5 tips for making sure your KiwiSaver is set up just for you. If you want to chat about anything I've talked about, jump onto our website and book some time to have a chat. Cheers.